Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I'm your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Vaughn. What's up, Vaughn?
What's up?
What's up, Scott?
Greetings, all.
All right, hopefully Connor will pop in. Yeah, this whole thing about the doctor being sexist against women and stuff, he was only living on Earth for a very, very, very short time.
Yeah.
Ian and Barbara only knew Susan from that school year semester. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And even if they did know her a couple years, you're saying the guy he got that from being in the 60s. It was only 1963. So,
and don't forget, he still had his working TARDIS, so he was leaving the 60s.
Right, don't make it like he's super sophisticated as a Time Lord. And does he become dumb when he goes to dumb planets? No. So, like, how could you make it that...
Susan was looking through a book, and she said, that's wrong. That didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So Moffat tries to make it like he's super smart and everything, which he usually is. But now he became the dumbest fucking writer on the face of the earth because he just had a fucking dramatic speech to Bill Potts, the doctor, how Time Lord Society is so advanced and so this. They're not sexist. They're not this. They're not that. So how are you going to make the first Doctor be a dick against women, and then you piss off the 12th Doctor so much that he becomes a woman? That is the stupidest reason to become a woman.
It's going to conflict.
Connor.
It's going to conflict because he's all for women's rights and stuff like that, and we are
That's why he becomes a woman. That's why Capaldi becomes a woman, because the first Doctor is thinking that the women should clean and women this, so he gets so disgusted by it. They said, you know what? I'm going to be a woman to see what it's like. That's not cool.
Dude, it's not crime leap.
Oh, Connor, your microphone again.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It just. See,
that's the only reason he's becoming a woman. Because the first Doctor is like, oh, don't worry, Polly will clean the TARDIS. That's her job. She's a woman. Wow.
Damn.
Wow. That's the excuse you're going to use. Not even that Missy made him a woman. Because he got so pissed at seeing his first self, like, be against women, that he's got to see what it's like to be a woman, so he's got to regenerate into one. That is pathetic. Pathetic. That is pathetic.
It's going to play some part.
So I thought we're going to have fucking villains and shit like that. There's not going to be no fucking villains.
No.
There's going to be some weird shit with explosions. There's not going to be anything. It's just going to be like
explosions, and there's going to be the Doctor attempting to be the cause of every single thing to fix.
But is the first Doctor now the villain because he's against women? What the hell are you doing? You're kind of shitting on Doctor's legacy by making him that way.
I think the problem with this writing is that he's trying to make a statement, but he's retconning basically. This is so.
He retcons everything he even does because it's like bullshit.
This is not in the first Doctor's character. He has.
No, it's not.
Let's face it. When we watched the first Doctor, he was a little like wise with Barbara, and he was wise with the women. We're talking about Moffat's speech. That's bullshit speech, by the way, that he put in the Doctor's mouth about Time Lord Society being so sophisticated, yet their friggin' people are in the desert in rags. But that's because Moffat's being stupid, first of all, because that's what he thinks Time Lord should be, but then when he conveys it on the screen, it's not that way.
And you know what else? What's else funny? He's been fighting people calling him sexist for a long time. That coming right there is just going to add fuel to the fire.
So now you've been called sexist. So how do you prove that you're not sexist? You make the fucking Doctor a woman.
That's fun.
That's fucked. That's fucked. What's up, Connor?
Is that any better?
Yeah.
Right. Good.
So what do you feel about that, bro? Do you feel that Moffat's shitting on the first Doctor's dialogue, making him a woman against women and bashing women and shit like that?
Why? I don't understand where this has come from.
Because there's a story that came out today that the Doctor, Capaldi's Doctor, is going to have a hard time with David Bradley's Doctor because he's going to say stuff like that's going to demean women.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to fight because he's like, you can't say that about women. And that's what the fucking whole plot is going to be of Christmas time.
That's rewriting history for a
Yep,
start.
exactly.
Listen, he may have been nasty to Barbara or a little bit here and there or some of them, but he was nasty to everybody, even Ian.
He was stubborn.
He was like a cranky old man, like against everybody. So it wasn't that he was just against. He wasn't against women.
No.
That's bullshit. Come on.
Yeah, I do think that's a bit stupid. To be fair, I don't think they should rewrite history.
Hey, they're trying to make him. They're trying to make him encapsulate the '60s mentality back then, which is not him. It's just not him.
He's a Time Lord. He's an alien. You want to tell me like that he's not human, but then you want to make him human and make him to be sexist, and you want to. That doesn't make any sense. You can't have it both ways. You can't turn it on when you want it to be and say, "Oh, he doesn't have genders. He doesn't have this. He's an alien. He's this," and then you make him so fucking human. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Come on. Listen, if I was writing for Doctor Who, I would fucking know what the fuck I'm writing about. I wouldn't fucking copy with myself because I'm very particular about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I would know what character each character is or whatever. First Doctor is definitely not like against women and shit. That's bullshit. Bullshit.
That's nonsense. Yeah, you're right.
He champions women, so why would you even write
You know how
something
good
like
he treats like Polly, and he treats all the women like good Victoria. You know, like I mean, that's ridiculous.
And why would he have parties dust around the TARDIS anyway? He's very protective over that TARDIS. So the only
He wouldn't
person
let anybody
who
clean the TARDIS for himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Come out of here. So,
This is the type of problem I have with the whole Moffat writing thing. I swear he tries to push these underhanded agendas, and it just backfires every time.
All time.
And then he tries to. That's the only time he tries to write himself out of it too. If you look at it,
you can't write yourself out of this one.
Yep.
To make Capaldi's Doctor a woman because he's disgusted by what the first Doctor was saying, and he wants to see what it's like for a woman to be that way. That's bullshit.
And and that's the thing. They should have waited until 14th Doctor, because Capaldi's Doctor should not be, after all he has been through, his whole era, and then the last thing you want to do to him is make him a woman because he's unfit to be a male properly. That doesn't make sense. I mean, what agenda do you have that he had to be convinced that he needed to be a woman?
This is going to fail so miserably. Again, I hope it doesn't, but here's the thing. You got money from China, which is influencing you to keep Doctor Who. But if it sinks so bad, they have to cancel it, and they'll lose more money than that whole China investment is. So they'll have to cancel Doctor Who, or he's going to be a one-season Doctor.
I think
and that's going to even be even worse, because if
the most likely outcome of this is she's going to get so much unnecessary hate.
Yeah,
and I don't think Chibnall's going to write it good either. I think he's going to.
The past episodes, I can't remember which ones they are, but they've clearly not been very good, seeing as though people have had such a bad reaction to it. But I'm not.
I guarantee you, he's going to do something stupid, like he's going to make her parade around naked to get changed, and the person will be like, "Oh, whatever."
Have you read the article about Missy and the Doctor having a lesbian relationship?
What?
What do you mean? That she's going to be kept around?
Missy.
Oh, that was joke. That wasn't serious.
Was it
that
a joke?
That was Michelle Gomez. Michelle Gomez was throwing around. No.
Yeah.
No, they ain't gonna do that.
Did do that. The master was.
Michelle Gomez is gonna regenerate anyway. So that was just a bullshit thing. Listen, but this should be about the traveling in time and space and fighting aliens. And if you're an alien, and first of all, the people who say that the Doctor had no gender, like nothing down there, that's bullshit too.
He had his family.
No, he's always had Gallifreyan 4K down there, whatever the hell it is.
Dingle dangle.
That's right.
Hydonia for a reason.
1, 2, and 3. Okay, no, no, seriously.
But
Don't start that
here's the
shit.
thing. That's what they need to concentrate on. We don't know nothing about his family. They could at least do some backstories with him and Gallifrey, trying to figure out how it came to be. He should have children running around somewhere. I don't
We
believe
did.
all his
did.
family. Yeah, I don't believe all his family just disappeared.
I forget
I mean-
if they hinted somewhere to where a lion's share of his family died during a coup on Gallifrey.
Well, the thing is that the mother,
to blame for it.
Russell T. Davis, wanted that woman to be the mother
Yeah.
in the episode, the special, and someone told him he can't. That's from Say with Doctor Who over the showrunner itself. Now, the reason why that was most effective, like when he was staring at his mother, was the fact that she's supposed to be dead, and she's not. Rassilon has no idea who she is, and that was a thing to show the Doctor that he has hope to continue on. Because if his mother could be alive and she's supposed to be fucking dead, fuck it.
Who else could
I
be?
have right now that
Exactly.
I know you're alive. I know what I need to do to fucking beat Rassilon. He shoots the friggin'. He's like, get out of the, shoots the thing. The whole Gallifrey goes back there, and she was the inspiration for him to know what to do, and that's why she was there.
One
So-
thing that they've been doing with, I just want to comment on, that they've been doing with New Who, as they say, a lot, which really annoys me, is when the Doctor, in a series where the Doctor's not even supposed to regenerate, they keep pushing on this idea like, oh, I'm going to die. And that's it. But he's not. And they keep doing it where they say the Doctor's going to die, but all of a sudden he doesn't die because he regenerates. And it's just...
Yeah, they say he dies. That's why he doesn't die. He regenerates.
Yeah.
So let's get it straight. Yes, he has a different personality. It's been the same shit that it's been since forever. Don't make a friggin' thing out of it. And to the truth of the matter, that all the Doctors are still in there because they were the same person, is the Ganger episode. When the Ganger was born, he became every single Doctor that Doctor was. Because they're still in there, part of one person.
Yeah.
And any weird thing can bring any of them out of it. Just like when he came back from death and he's repeating the fourth Doctor's adventures with the Centaurans, he's repeating David Tennant's time, and he's repeating Matt Smith's time, because they're all in there.
Yeah.
And there is a way for them to come back too. They can come back. It was by the curator himself.
Yep.
So.
Yep. They have to be triggered.
Listen, it's like some days you wake up, right? Some days you wake up and you're fucking stronger than you ever been. And you're motivated and you're, oh shit, and you're a different attitude sometimes than you are. And you get shit done and you're like, what the fuck? It's almost as if it's like there's another you that just takes over that morning, And then there's some mornings where you're fucking like not motivated and you're fucking like shit. Whatever. So it's like every day is like a new you in a way. You have all the memories, you have all the whatever.
It's like
what's that?
It's like they say, every time you go to sleep, it's a little death, and every time you wake up, it's a little...
Right, a rebirth. Right, like it's like a new you popping in. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is with... I think a lot of people forget, it's not like James Bond where the actor changes, but there's no continuity. Every time there's a new Doctor, that's a new personality put into his head. Like somebody with multiple personality issues, they're all there, and to say that they're not, and to say that obviously people's opinions change over time, and to say all this stuff about them trying to make William Hartnell a sexist is ridiculous, because surely he's imprinted in his mind. It makes no sense to me.
But the regeneration energy gives birth to a new facet of himself.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like going to Las Vegas and having the wheel and turning, right? Where there could be a regeneration thing where, it's the 10th time again, out pops Tennant again. Or out pops the curator, or older version of the fourth Doctor. So like, it's part of, he's not multiple personality disorder. He's one person with all these things. But he can emerge as any previous Doctor somehow. It's been stated that way. So they're not dead. Like it's not that David Tennant's doctor's dead or Matt Smith's doctor's dead. They become Peter Capaldi, and Peter Capaldi becomes this one, and may not act the same way or different, but it's still there. You know?
Yeah.
Like Peter Capaldi, because he's older, right? He looks older, so he would not. His doctor is so detached from Matt Smith, like hugging and getting. I mean, let's put it this way: if there was another season for Matt Smith, there was going to be a romance, 100,000,000% between him and Clara. Okay?
Yep.
They were friggin' naked with holographic clothes, rolling in the snow together. All the shit that they were like, there's the snog box. All that shit was culminating. All right, and she even said it. She was crying because she was in love with the 11th Doctor
in a romantic way.
What?
The 10th Doctor loved Rose in a romantic way.
Oh, absolutely.
But
absolutely. Well, the 9th Doctor loved Rose. The 9th Doctor loved Rose because if you talk to Christopher Eccleston, he said he loved Rose, and even the Daleks knew. The Daleks knew. He's like, will you do this for the woman you love? They knew that he was in love with his companion.
16-year-old Rose.
I always think that was wrong.
Well, you know why that happened, though?
Only 6.
You want to know why that happened? Because of the Time War. I'll tell you why. Because with the 8th Doctor, you know, kissed the companion, whatever. The Time War is probably going on or about to start, and he knew it. And when he lost all of that with his people and everything, it's like, yo, I wasn't with anybody forever, but life is too short. You know what? If it happens, it happens, maybe, you know? And he loved Rose Tyler, and then Moffat did not want that to happen as a writer. So every single time he wrote, he tried to create a new love interest for the Doctor, and it didn't work. Like Madame de Pompadour, that Doctor fell head over heels for Madame de Pompadour because she knew his name, she knew everything. She had the power to go and look inside his head, like whatever, and he fell in love with that. And he was gonna stay with her for billions of years until he caught up with Rose and Mickey, and then freed them from the TARDIS. He sacrificed everything because it was like love at first sight with her. Well, not love at first sight exactly, but when she got older, then it was like boom. So, and then Moffat created River Song.
Yep.
Because he just didn't want the fucking Doctor. They wanted to take away that, and it didn't work. It didn't work because it was still there.
No,
the Rose thing was still there.
I've got to disagree with you there. It worked better than having a 19-year-old girl who's not mature. She doesn't know what she's doing for life. She's got
But she was a 20-year-old girl, 21-year-old girl, 22-year-old girl he's traveling with.
I thought that Rose was 16. Was she 19?
She was 19.
She was 19, but then she was 20, 21, 22 when she was traveling with him. And then when it was still on Earth, she was like 25 or more.
Oh,
so
I still think it's wrong because he's still like at that point.
And you knew David Tennant David Tennant, when he found out that she knew his name, he's like, that's going to be my wife. Because only the person I would trust, I would give him my name. So he started crying, he started bawling because he's like, this is the woman I'm going to love, and she's dying.
I don't like
See, if that's what I don't understand. If Rose was such a big part of the Doctor's life, and I know this is Moffat's doing, I mean, why would they not mention her anymore? And
but
then
it wasn't. Here's the thing: it was mentioned, but you had to see the coding in the Christmas Carol. Kazran Sardick said a line to Matt Smith, and he said, "Would you rather, like in so many words, I'm paraphrasing, but would you rather love and have been in love and lose that love, or never love at all?"
Right.
And when he said that, the 11th Doctor was immediately upset because the memory right there was of Rose Tyler, and it was still there. In fact, it was still there. You could tell it was still there because when he's talking to freaking Dorian Moldovar's head in the TARDIS, he's like, I can go back and do Rose Tyler's homework because that's what's on his head. Rose Tyler. Even in three doctors after. Rose Tyler. Still Rose Tyler.
I don't like that. I never really. Well, Rose in series 1 was good, but series 2.
Yeah.
And it was awkward. It was awkward to shove River Song in the 11th Doctor's face as she's dead and her spirit is in the library when he's in love with Clara, which is the biggest fucked up thing ever. Because now and you could tell that Matt Smith could not convey that he loved her.
I think he was just overprotected of her because of Oswin Oswald, and then there was the Clara from the Victorian era. I think
dude, he fucking loved her, dude. Because even Moffat showed it when it was Capaldi. Because when it was a robot of Sherwood, he was jealous, and even the caretaker, he was jealous because he thought the guy with the bow tie, like whatever was going out with her, he was pissed.
Oh, you talking? Oh, yeah.
Like a father figure.
No, it wasn't, dude, because in Hellbent...
No, it can't be.
No, it wasn't, because Clara, he even gave the dialogue to Clara in the fucking Last Christmas, where she said, I never, even though the Daily Pink was over, the only person I ever loved was someone I couldn't have, which is the Doctor. And she didn't go with anybody because she loved the Doctor. And when they had that moment where you got to see the building because they wouldn't talk, she told him she loved him. Like she was in love with him, he loved her, whatever.
Hey Connor, I'm with you on that, but I was with you on that. I didn't see it either. I thought it was just like he was overprotective, but then I started like watching it, and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right.
Dude, you don't say in a confession down for 4.5 billion years if you don't love the person. If you don't do that for someone you don't love, dude. I'm sorry, he was in love with her, dude. I'm sorry. He said, fuck the universe. I will blow that shit up. Fuck you, Gallifrey. Yeah. Fuck you, Raven. Fuck everybody. I don't give a shit.
But you know what?
I'm saving Clara.
Can I say this, though? When you done lost so many people in your life, and by then he lost a bunch of people, I think it was more like he didn't want to lose her.
No, it wasn't about Adric and all that shit. It wasn't about all the people he was. He was in love with her. He was in love with her.
I really don't think he wasn't. Even if he was, I mean...
He was in love with her. 1,000,000%.
Adric,
because we're all part of that.
We were all Adric. We're all Adric.
Yeah.
We are. We got Adric guts in all of us.
And think about it. Star in her eye. She was Adric too.
There you go.
She was channeling Adric all that time. We never knew it.
We're Adriconians. We're not even here now.
Yeah, we're just Adric. God.
Oh my God, you're gonna say Adric's a god? No, it's like Prometheus. Don't even say that shit. Like that guy that, like, from Prometheus put his guts into the water. It was Adric guts. All over there. Chris, we were just talking about comparisons to Prometheus. That guy, the engineer, created the human race, and we're like, Adric created the human race.
Adric.
We're Adriconians.
Adric and Adric accessories.
Yeah, look close at that maybe. I got the Adric mark too.
Yeah.
So what happened?
I was joking around. I said, remember Prometheus? Where the alien engineer, like his guts come into the water, and maybe that's why the human race comes from him or whatever, right?
Oh yeah.
So we're like, well, Adric's guts were all over the earth, and we're like, Adriconians.
Sure.
The seeds for the human race. I don't know. It got weird, man. We were talking about the Doctor loves Clara. It got weird. It just got weird.
We just brought up Adric.
It just got weird.
Adric. Just get up whatever.
It just got weird. I don't know. It happens sometimes.
Worst character
it's like you build up to find Gallifrey for 5 years, and you just waste it on a girl that you fancy as a companion or that you like to write for. What did I just say now?
But you know what made me laugh about that? When he got to Gallifrey and the general was telling him, "Oh, you could have left at any time." I'm like, what? We could have let him out?
Right.
Right.
Just tell us who the hybrid is. We'll let you out. Yeah, right.
I mean, he could have he couldn't have lied about it. I don't even know that he knew.
You don't even know what that damn
I
hybrid
don't
is.
know what the hybrid is.
It could be that mixture of the dog and the other thing that the master made or some shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know that. River's a hybrid. Osgood's a hybrid. Your mom's a hybrid. Your dad's a hybrid. Your aunt's a hybrid. Everybody's a freaking hybrid.
And they
It's
all
like
part
half
of the
and
end of the
half.
world.
Are you kidding me? And not even a doctor's a hybrid. God. It's like, do you know what your lineage is? Yeah, Gallifrey. You say, oh yeah, I'm 10% human and 5% Martian. Come on.
Oh man,
Really?
come on. This is just this is what we. That's what I'm saying. This is instead of gimmicks and stuff. This is what we need to be concentrating on: getting the storyline and shit right in the soup.
And
Because
who's
right
in the
now-
Christmas special? The woman he loves, Clara. In the Christmas special.
Yeah, but I think that's just a little goodbye.
She's in it. Oh yeah, that's a goodbye, all right. Because that's the last face he wants to see. Because he's in love with her.
Well, you know,
He's not.
He wanted to turn off the
no.
lights.
You're conspirating. He's not in love with her.
Listen, when he was dead and he had puddle goo in his brain, and he's all the people that he liked, right? Did you see Rory? Did you see Mickey Smith? No.
No,
You
because
saw-
they're side characters. They're not the main.
Oh, come on. But
Rory?
Captain Jack?
You didn't see Romana either.
No, you only saw the new companions, only new Who stuff.
You see that.
They don't have copyright for those.
Listen, I didn't see Mickey, I didn't see Rory. Fuck them.
well, you know what's
I
gonna
would-
happen.
What?
Clara, he's gonna be regenerating, and Clara's gonna show up, and she's gonna be like, "Kai, here's an extra X chromosome." And he's gonna be like, "For fuck's sake!" And then he's gonna turn into Jodie
No,
Whittaker.
Chris, we found out why he becomes a woman now.
Why?
Moffat made the whole script of the Christmas special that, you know how like Gallifreyan society's so effing advanced that speech they did in the finale? Right?
Yeah.
It's not true because Moffat just retconned it because the first Doctor's going to have dialogue demeaning women. And he's going to fight with the 12th Doctor. 12th Doctor's like, you can't say that about women. How dare you make Polly clean the TARDIS like a slave? He's like, that's what she's there for. She's a woman. This is the shit that's going to happen. And he's
So
going to
you
get...
see, like, if that's true, you see what they're doing there, right?
Yes, he's going to become a woman because he wants to see what it's like to be demeaned.
No. You see what they're symbolizing there, right? That the old guard is part of this narrative that it's, sexist, misogynistic, and bigoted, and that the new guard is not.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's true.
Think about it.
That's true.
If that's true, the first Doctor arguing with the 12th Doctor who chooses to become a woman, if that's true.
Yeah.
But
Chris, the whole point is that...
No, I doubt he chooses to become a woman because of that. Because he said it. He kind of foreshadowed it in the finale. I think really is he's made the decision over time, and he wants a change. I think that'll be the tip of the iceberg, but I doubt it's even true. These rumors, I don't even know. But
yeah,
we
that is
can't
pretty
say
hard to
for
believe.
sure. And I don't think that they'd ruin the first Doctor for something as stupid.
Why can't they just say that Missy put something in him to the subliminal message that keeps repeating, like the Doctor put a subliminal message in Bill Potts' head, wait for me. Why couldn't she put a thing, be a woman, like a recording in his head, like when he's regenerating.
Or when he touched her that one time, she probably slipped him a Mickey.
No, what they should do is when he's regenerating, he should see a memory or a vision of Missy. That should be the surprise in the Christmas special. And she's like, be a woman. And he's like, ah! And that's boom. It will trigger it.
I had a very crazy idea that if they allegedly is back on Gallifrey or wherever they are, hopefully, couldn't it be that the Time Lords forced them to change into that?
They forced them to regenerate from 2 into 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be to assume that they forced him to force
Maybe that's a
something.
punishment for trying to save Clara. They're pissed off and they're like, all right.
Better
Exactly.
punishment by those who he kicked off of Gallifrey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
So we
don't think
never
they
know.
would go that route though,
Yeah.
because if they make this regeneration like a punishment, then then you're gonna have the people be like, oh, he's punished by becoming a woman. That's sexist.
This ain't gonna work. This thing, I'm telling you right now, I have a big feeling this is not gonna work. So I don't think she's gonna be around for years. And it has nothing to do with her. I think that
He's going to be a one-season wonder.
Chibnall's not gonna know. Chibnall, there's gonna be so much pressure to write for her that Chibnall's gonna break under the pressure just to write for her a certain way. Because everything he writes for her is gonna be contradicted, analyzed, whatever. He's not gonna have the freedom to write for her appropriately. And she's gonna get fed up. He's gonna screw up the writing, and she's gonna want to regenerate.
Yeah, but doesn't Chibnall isn't he like notorious for not caring about what people say?
I don't know about that.
Probably, but the thing is, it's nepotism at the end of the day because he's only chose her because she was in Broadchurch, and
that's bullshit. Yeah,
she's not being chosen because of the quality of her acting. She's being chosen because she's a woman, and
Olivia Colman turned it down.
So, because she's going to struggle. She's clearly, she looks bland, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Broadchurch is
kind of
nothing to her.
That's an interesting point that Connor brought up. Is I wonder who, like, if he did, I wonder who else Chibnall let audition for this part.
Nobody. Probably no one else.
They said that no men were allowed.
If he did, I'd like to see who. Or if he didn't have any auditions, I'd like to see who was on his list. Because I know she was the favorite, apparently. But
there's nobody.
Oh, no, Olivia Colman. He approached her, and she refused.
Well, because she know that it's going to be a catastrophic mess and that Doctor...
Of course!
Going to go...
Not every woman is for this.
Reverse Sieg Hail or something.
I just want to tell everybody who's watching, I can care less if it's a male or a female. The problem is that you have so much stuff that is not right in this show.
Yeah.
That it's gonna, if you want to do this effectively, clean up your shit, clean up your house, and then try to do something like that. Because at least we'll know that you are capable of doing it. Chibnall is a new showrunner, and I don't care what they say. Okay, he did Broadchurch, he did Life After Mars, he did those two. But my thing is, clean up your shit. You in Doctor Who, you say he don't care. Okay, he's gonna care because people are gonna either reflect that in the ratings, or they're gonna start watching, start buying stuff. It's gonna reflect in the writing, and people. This is a whole different ball game. This is not Broadchurch. I mean, this is Doctor Who.
We're in a situation where
back to the writing thing as well. People probably start thinking, well, they're just purposely screwing her up because she's a woman.
Listen, we're in a situation now where they had to take money from a foreign entity because the ratings were so effing bad to keep Doctor Who going beyond the 2021 commission date, which could have been just them taking a break for a year and popping out an episode again. Okay?
Exactly.
So now they took money, which they never did that before, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
So it still makes you wonder whether China, because they slipped them a little
But it doesn't matter what China...
some little influence on them.
They do have a huge influence. That's why... But the problem is that it doesn't matter that China gave them money. If the ratings drop, they're going to lose more money than China ever gave them, that they're going to have to cancel it and then give the money back to China, or they'll make her regenerate immediately.
Yeah.
I see all of this.
Immediately, because they don't want to give the money back.
I'm seeing a short-term hiatus, but at the same time, I'm seeing they're going, okay.
They can't give a short-term hiatus.
She regenerates.
They can't give it. They have a contract with China. They have to have a series out every single year up until for 5 series. So they can't even take a break for a year or two because they have to give that to China.
I'm going to tell you what. Oh, sorry, Connor. Go ahead.
Consider this. How ironic would it be if Doctor Who got cut in 2019, 30 years after it got cut in 1989?
Yeah.
That's going to be the eventuality because it's not going to work. I'm going to watch it, but it's not going to
She's
work.
out. And listen, she's going to be out. If the ratings drop, she is going to be out.
They're going to be
faster
talking about it mid-season, if
than
not earlier.
anything.
And this was makes me sad about Jodie because, you know, this is giving her unfair advantage.
Yeah.
She might not see it. She might not see it, but she's been put in a situation where, you know, she might not be up to stuff. I mean, that's unfair to her though, because this should be an opportunity. Exactly. This should be an opportunity.
Nobody's ready for it. It's not right timing. It will be a damn miracle if this works. I don't think it's going to work. I'm pretty sure it's not.
On that point that you just made, Joe, we have to look at the flip side of this. Let's say it does work.
The Doctor will never be a man again.
Then from here on out, like, who knows what the hell?
The Doctor will never be a man again.
I wanted to say
you'd probably go with the whole different race thing next time.
I wanted to say before, you know, China gave them all this money allegedly to do whatever. That means to me one of two things, and maybe both could happen in the show. Either they're going to have an episode, or maybe even a large portion of it, take place in China or in some sort of Asian-like colony in the future in space or something, or there's going to be a prevalent Asian character, which is fine. I don't mind that. But and this is the thing. If they get a big enough actor from China that maybe we don't know about, but is big in China, that country will watch that show.
Yeah.
They will support that show, and the ratings will skyrocket.
But they won't support it if there's a
hold on. I guarantee you that if that happens, they're going to spin it that it's Jodie Whittaker doing that.
Yep. You know that.
But I thought their culture is different, though, where they're not.
It doesn't
really
matter. Dude,
for that.
It doesn't matter. In Transformers Age of Extinction, they had like 2 Asian characters in there, and look what happened with that.
Okay.
It was the highest grossing movie of 2014. You know?
So there's going to be you're saying there's going to definitely be an Asian companion.
I think that if they really did get this much money from China, if that's true, I don't know for sure, but from what I've seen, you know, in cinema and Hollywood and whatnot, usually when that happens, there's a prevalent Asian character, and that usually makes the movie.
They give them money because it's not just about watching Doctor Who. They want to put their stamp on it. They want
to see that actor who they've sent over.
See, I don't think there's anything wrong with giving a minority of different race actor a chance. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But
no, there's nothing wrong with it.
We got a minute left. Did you guys know that they were filming something with Doctor Who the other day?
What? What? No.
I got a thing, Doctor Who filming thing on Twitter. It said Doctor Who filming. What are we filming now? They were filming something with Doctor Who yesterday.
Damn.
That'll be the new series. I don't even think he's wrote it yet. It's going to be so.
Might have been like a promo of her running around like they did with Capaldi and Bill Potts, but her with a companion, maybe?
Maybe it's a companion trailer.
Yeah, it's a companion.
Did anyone else watch that little intro they did for her and think, this is just really crap? I mean, the TARDIS was superimposed, and the old TARDIS, which not the old as in like 60s, but like...
We're going to lose you any second because it's a timer on this, so... I do have to go to bed, guys, after this, so take care. Bye for now. Whenever it ends.
Bye.
Bye.